What is going on, everybody, man? I haven't done 12 days of anime. I can't even tell you what year it was, but what I can tell you is the last time I did, I was talking about the Marone base arc in Hitman Reborn. That's a classic here, guys. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. I remember that during that year, I was talking about Marone Base, Hueco Mundo, Annie's Lobby. Like, I was going down like a whole bunch of arcs that I really liked in anime and manga. Shout out to you guys if you remember those times, man. Back on the old channel. I think that was on the old channel. I want to say that's on the old channel. Because I don't think I've done 12 days of anime here on this channel, but I decided, why not, man? Let's celebrate the awesome sauce. We're feeling good. We're in mid-December. I haven't done 12 days of anime in a long time, so let's do it, man. And I decided to start it off with, without question, in terms of the overall memory and experience that has impacted me probably the most this year, and that's due to, you know, how long I waited for a moment like this, man. Because I've never been to a convention, and I've never really gone to something like this before in my entire life, right? Besides that one time that I watched Dragon Ball in the theaters. But aside from that, I never really watched an anime in the theaters. And One Piece is still been One Piece, man. So I thought I would, you know, dedicate day one to the day one experience whenever I watched One Piece Film Gold in the theaters, man. And you know, it was crazy. Just to get to watch it was an adventure on of itself, man. Whenever I found out that the closest theater that was showing this film was about an hour away, man, I was like, I don't care. I don't care, because I promised myself if a One Piece film were to ever come out in theaters, I would be in like swimwear watching that movie, man, to support the awesome sauce. And the night was better than I could have ever imagined, man. If you guys remember whenever I came back and I was marking out here on the channel about how much I love the movie, and how amazing the experience was in the theaters, you know, you can't beat it. You can't beat it, man. You know, just being surrounded by all these different One Piece fans, you know, casual fans, hardcore fans, guys that are dressed up, and, you know, just sitting back and looking at it and, like, realizing that these are the guys that are reading the same series, the same awesome sauce that I read every single week, the same series that I call the best-selling manga in history. You know, like, all of these people watch/read the greatness, and we're all here to watch a brand new film. You know, and that's why I held off on watching the sub version for so long. I said, no, I'm going to watch it for the first time in the theaters. And to this very day, it is still like one of my favorite experiences I've ever had as not only a fan of One Piece, but as a fan of anime and manga in general. I can't compare it to anything else, guys. To getting up and clapping whenever it starts, you know, it starts off, to marking out with everybody else when Sabo showed up, when Lucci showed up. I mean, dude, listen, man, when Lucci and Sabo came on the screen, for Sabo, I legit gave out a yo, legit. If there's a sound recorder from that night on that day, you know, even a video recording from that night on that day, you would see in my face, yo, legit me just going like this. Like, dude, I was trying to hold back. You guys have no idea how hard it is, especially me. Whenever I watch, this is why I don't watch movies in theaters. This is why I normally don't watch things out there, because I tend to get very, very excited, and I tend to want to replay certain things. So, like, for me, the first time watching One Piece in like a mass thing with all these other fans, you guys have no idea how hard it was for me to try to restrain myself, to the point where I could not at certain points. I could not at certain points. When Sanji was going ham, bro, you best believe I wanted to jump up, man. I had to stay in my seat, bro. I had to get a seatbelt on, man. I was trying to jump. God, man, I was losing my mind, man. I love Film Gold so much, and from everything in terms of the movie itself is spectacular. But, you know, the overall experience of being in the theater and seeing all these other One Piece fans, and just, you know, coming to a realization that, you know, it's not just like the inner circle that I'm always in that is into the series. There's so many people out there that are into the series as well that I've never met or never even spoken to. And it really opened my eyes, because like I said, I've never been to a convention. I've never been to any of like the meet and greets for anything when it comes to the One Piece series. And it's the series I've been into the longest, right next to Bleach, right? And Dragon Ball, of course, but like these are the series that I've been into for the longest, and One Piece that I've been in the community for so long, you know, in terms of like the hardcore fan community and on the internet, and speaking with all these different people, you know, I always heard about the conventions and how awesome it is because you get to see and interact with all these other fans, and I witnessed that firsthand, man. I really did, you know, the adventure of traveling an hour to get there, the hype of me wanting to see what's going to take place in the film, the hype of the film itself, and seeing how everybody else reacted to certain things, how we all laughed, how we all, you know, got hyped over the same things, and, you know, like, it's just, I can't compare it to anything, man. And it's something that you can never take away from me. You'll never be able to take away from me. That I was able to watch a One Piece film in the theaters, man. Like, I don't really, like I said before, I don't really watch stuff in the theaters unless it's Star Wars or something like that, man. Because I'll watch that, which, by the way, Star Wars this week. But, like, other than that, I don't really go to theaters because I'm the type of person that really likes watching a movie, and then if I like a scene, going back, pressing back, and then keep it going. Which is why, like, some people hate watching movies with me, because I'm like, wait, I missed something, and I try to go back, and they try to hit me because they want to continue watching the thing. I'm like, no, but you guys missed this, man. This is important right here. But whatever. It's the way I watch stuff. Man, you guys know me, man. If you watch my reactions, you know that I like to tend to go back and go forward. That's why some people in the comment section get pissed off and like, where are you, man? And I'm like, you guys don't understand where I'm coming from, bro. I like going back and reliving greatness. So, but anyways, going back into the One Piece film, just going up in there, seeing the Straw Hats on the big screen, man. I mean, like, for this series that I had been with for so long, and you know, there was a point in time where we didn't have official volume releases, we didn't have official translations for the latest chapters, we didn't have official voyages anymore. The dub ceased to exist for a couple years. You know, at that point in time, all of us as fans would never even imagine to even get close to having One Piece film in the theaters, let alone, I mean, screw just One Piece in the theaters. We would never imagine having a continuation from Skypiea in terms of the dub. In terms of actually getting physical releases of the DVDs, you know, past a certain point. Because back then, Crunchyroll didn't exist, or none like these official things existed, so everybody had to watch it illegally. Everybody had to read it illegally. So it's, like, incredible to me that all this stuff is out now. And we've come so far, and you know, just actually sitting there whenever I saw the Straw Hats, whenever I saw Luffy, man, Zoro, Sanji, Nami, the squad right there on the big screen, and seeing them go into, like, swimwear, and it was just so much fun to watch, man, with the Korean awesome sauce, the Grand Tesoro greatness, a Nami flashback in a theater. You know, for me, I was marking out, man, and I just loved it, man. The overall experience, something that I'll never forget and I'll always cherish, because I was able to watch a One Piece movie in the theaters when back around, let's just say, 6 or 7 years ago, we didn't even have official releases coming out, man, anymore, because they stopped after Skypiea. And to know that we've gotten to the point as a fandom, as a community, and as the One Piece series itself over here in the West, to where they were able to showcase it in a theater and have so many people come in to watch that film. It's something that I'll always cherish and I'll always remember as a fan of this series and as a member of this community, man. So that's definitely one of my biggest and favorite memories of this year, and I wanted to share it with y'all once again, man, because watching this in the theater, man, it's heavenly. Like, I know in my heart, Strong World has a special place in my heart, and so does movie 6. Like, those two, the Baron no Matsuri movie, and Strong World have a special place in my heart, man. But the thing is, like, since I watched this in the theaters, bro, like, it just, like, it's hard to choose a favorite movie. I'll have to do it one day. And I'm probably going to end up choosing movie 6 because the Baron no Matsuri film is just so damn good. But, yeah, man, watching this in the theater is something I'll never forget, bro. But let me know if you guys had a similar experience when it came to Film Gold, that you guys watched it in the theaters. And if you watched it, you know, subbed, how did you feel whenever you first watched One Piece Film Gold? Because a lot of us did get it for the first time over here this year. And so I want to hear your thoughts when it comes to the film and when it comes to the overall experience. Have you ever had a similar experience like mine? Like I said, I've never been to a convention or any of that stuff. So, like, if you have, like, a similar experience of, like, the first time going into a convention and seeing all these other One Piece fans and actually being able to interact with them, and it was such a cool thing. It was such a cool thing, man. But thank you all so much for watching. This is day 1 of the 12 days of anime. I'll be back tomorrow with some more awesome sauce. So I'll see y'all then. And remember to keep watching and reading the best-selling manga in history. I'll see you next time.